All right, y'all. Bitcoin is pumping, man. Now, it's not anything like the dump we had yesterday, but we are getting a move to the upside. And I want to talk about what is happening on this chart because it is very, very important. So, make sure to like this channel. Make sure to subscribe to this video in the reverse of what I just said. And we are going to be getting into this Bitcoin technical analysis. So, let's discuss what has happened in the past 2 days. First of all, we got a rejection from this key level right here, and boom, we came all the way down. Now, this was one of the trade setups that we did give in the ByBit Discord in advance, looking for a rejection from anywhere between 20K and 20,150. That's exactly what happened. We came right up to that golden pocket, and we got our rejection. Then we were looking for longs down at support. Now, what was the support we were looking for? And I made a video yesterday saying that we were getting this kind of pattern right here, saying that if we were to break down from this pattern, we were going to be looking toward an area of support right around here. If we take the breakdown, right around here. What happened? We came literally right down to the target of the triangle, and that's where we got our bounce. Now, this was also a trade setup that we did give in the VIP Discord in advance. And when we came down to this box and we did hit that first tab of the box for a nice little scalp trade, I did say that I was looking for us to come down to that 18,550 area, take out that low with bullish divergences on the 24-minute time frame, and that is exactly what we did. We can see when we came down to the 24-minute time frame right here, we in fact did get our bullish divergences, which gave us the entry into the long position, which I still currently have open right now. So the question on everyone's mind is, have we bottomed out for Bitcoin? Well, let's entertain that scenario. If you've been following this channel for any length of time, which if you haven't, I mean, maybe you need to reassess your life. I'm just kidding. Come on. Don't get so offended, guys. Don't. But here's the thing. If you've been following this channel for any length of time, you know that we have been looking at this entire section here on the 4-hour time frame as a potential macro bottom, right? A potential macro bottom right here at about 17.7K. Why? It's because if we take a look over here at this BLX chart, which I've shown many times, so I don't mean to be redundant for those who really follow, but if we take a look at this chart, we can see that we have hit a technical target, which is the basically the retest of the previous bull market all-time high, 786 Fibonacci retracement, which is one of the areas we look for our bounce from. And then we have also hit the technical measured move of this rising wedge, which looks a little sloppy on this chart. And we have done so with a historical bottom signal on Market Cipher B on the weekly time frame. Historically, whenever we come down on Market Cipher B, and we do get a big Ben Armstrong green dot as money flow has curved into the red, that is the bottom signal for the bear market. Now, am I saying this is the bottom? No, the whole world is falling apart by the seams. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't hold the future. I do not. But I know who does. But that's another story. This has historically been the bottom of the bear market. It happened in 2018. It happened in 2015. It happened all the way back in 2011. Right? So it's very, very interesting that we're coming down here with these macro bullish signals. And so I've been saying for a long time that I am looking for a swing long position if we can come back down and retest the lows that we put in over here. Okay? I've been looking for a retest of these lows because this is just simply a sideways range with a very clearly defined high up here. Right? I'm going to make this a little bit thicker. Right? I like my trend lines the way I like. Well, I'm not going to go there either, right? But this is a clearly defined sideways range with a low and a high. And so what we wanted to do is we have wanted to come down back to these lows with bullish signals, right? Because the best way we can trade, the way we look for trades is we buy low and sell high. We look for highs and lows. This is a macro low right here, right? We're coming back down to retest key support. And so this is one of the areas where I've been looking for swing long positions from, okay? And when we came down to this area, we do in fact have some very, very bullish indications, which is this, all right? First of all, we have come down below the value area low of this range. Let me make it a little bit larger so that we can see more clearly. What does this mean? This means that the value area for Bitcoin during this range has been between 23K and 19K. If we come below 19K, that means Bitcoin is oversold. That means there needs to be a correction to the upside. And if we come down into oversold territory and our market cipher B is also oversold below the negative 60 line, and if market cipher B is printing, especially on these higher time frames, some of these very, very beautiful bullish divergences, we can see that we have these low momentum waves and then we have some higher momentum waves. As the price is getting lower to the bottom of the range, we are getting oversold on our indicator with bullish divergences, and it looks very much like a pair of uneven glutes, guys. We can see this woman right here, right? We all think it's a party. When Bitcoin is trending, we think it's a party. We think the trend will never end, right? The trend is always our friend. Buy the dip or short the rise in this case, right? Well, guess what? When the lights come on at the club, girl, and everyone sees what you got working down in your trunk, girl, you got that left cheek over here nice and big, nice and round, nice and juicy, mwah, mwah, and nice and the big and the round, and the ravioli is flowing out of the butt cheeks with the ricotta cheese coming out of the butt cheeks, and the stuffed parmesan and the mushrooms and the tomatoes, right, and the gravy, right? You Italian people know your mom would make a pot of tomato sauce. She didn't call it tomato sauce if you were Italian. No, she called it gravy. And it would sit on the stove all day and smell really, really good, right? And then we have the right butt cheek over here, that skinny old cheek, right? That skinny old cheek like that old waitress at the diner, the one who smokes too much. She's super skinny. She got veins sticking out of her neck. That's where the money is, right? When we're coming down to key support, we can see the price action coming down to key support here. She got a Brooklyn accent over here, bringing out your coffee, right? Look at where the money is. That's where the Benjamins are, over in that right cheek, right? And so that's what we saw as we came down to this area. And so potentially this could be a swing trade all the way back up to the high of this range. Is very, very possible, right? And for that reason, guys, as you can see, I have only taken a small amount of profit to basically guarantee that I'm not going to take a loss on this trade, because I am still in the short from higher, right? Still short from higher. And actually, yeah, I'm still in the short, guys. I've just added to the short from this high because of the fact that we came up to a key area of resistance. And that's what I want to talk about now. Are we actually going to get our move to the upside, or are we going to smack into resistance? Well, the first area of resistance that we actually have on our chart is right here. Let me show you. Okay, right here. Let me show you. Okay, right here. Let me show you. Okay, this box, okay, is what we call single prints, right? Single prints. What are single prints? Well, single prints is a TPO term, all right? And if we come over here to our TPO chart, we can see that on the way down, we formed these things called single prints. And to simplify what this means, it simply just means we had a very fast move down. And after we put in a row of single prints, it just means really that one candlestick has had contact with this price throughout the day. And when that happens, and there's only been enough time for one candlestick to have contact with each one of these prices along the way down, when we come back to that area, as we did right here, you can see we bumped into these single prints. It will act as an area of resistance. Now, here's the kicker. If we actually come inside of these single prints and stay in there like this, all right, let's go down to a lower time frame, all right? If we then are able to come inside of these single prints like this, stay inside of here, right, then it's very, very, very probable that we will come up and fill all the single prints and come back up here, right? Smooth move down, smooth move up. When it's smooth going down, it's smooth coming out. Let me tell you, you guys know, right? You guys know you're out at the club. What do you do after the club, right? You limp over because you have uneven butt cheeks. Dun-dun, boom. Walking over to, where do you go? Taco Bell, right? Taco Bell, it's real smooth going down, but I'll tell you, it's even smoother coming out. And it was real smooth going down to here, but when we come back out, it could be super smooth, guys. It could be super smooth, okay? It could be super, super smooth. And so we just need to be aware. This is the first area of resistance. If we can come up into here, I think we could get a smooth move back up to the 19.5K area. And here's the thing. If we actually come back into the value area, which, as you can see, we're inside of it right now. We're inside this blue line. If we can fill these single prints, I think there's a good chance that we absolutely could come back up to some of these key areas of resistance, which would, for me, basically be, I would be, looking at, if we fill these single prints, I would honestly be looking back up toward the 21.4K area, and then eventually back up to the 23K area, and more so probably up to the $24,000 area, right? This is kind of like my overall swing trading strategy, because if we're looking for swing trades, this is the range, right? Buy low, sell high. Now, you might be saying, Jason, what if you get stopped out of this trade, and what if we dump? Well, if we dump, guys, there's levels below us that we're looking to long from. All the levels have been given over in the VIP Discord where we get the trade setups. If you want to join, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, guys, if you want to learn how to get these levels, learn how to get this kind of stuff, look at that, guys. I mean, literally, like, we reject to the exact dollar from these single prints. If you want to learn this stuff, you can check out the course, jasoncaspertrading.com. There's a 25% discount in the description. 25% off. Can you believe I'm practically giving it away for free over here? This course will teach you how to read the charts and feel confident in your trades. It will also teach you how to read the charts and feel confident in your trades. Most importantly, how to stop FOMO trading, how to stop trading with emotion, and how to have a clearly defined point A to point B system so that you know where you're looking to take your next trade, where you should set your stop loss, where you should set your take profit, what confirmations you should be looking at to get into the trade, etc., etc., etc. So, guys, this is the update for Bitcoin. Yes, we did get a move to the upside. Yes, we are currently rejecting from these single prints right here. And there's a very good chance that we could come back down to these lows, either take them out or get a higher low here, right? We need to be prepared for those scenarios. One last scenario that we need to be aware of, guys, is the fact that we have another range that will form right here. Just like we had a range right here where we could look to buy low and sell high, it's very possible that we are going to now form a range here where we can look to buy low and sell high, because if we go down to a lower time frame, we can see that really what happened here is we came up to the high of the range and are rejecting from it, and so now we could potentially be looking to come back down toward the low of the range for a long, right? So we can either build longs here or we can look for longs lower. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. May you all be blessed in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah, God in the flesh, who came to redeem mankind from their sins so that we could be resurrected into eternal life. What an amazing thing. May God bless everybody, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Peace.